After a long time of construction, the Coco Beach Airport has received its international name now, and the new name has turned into Coco Beach International Airport. The airport has received its international airport title from a Canadian airline called WestJet. WestJet did an agreement with Coco Beach Airport to have a seasonal summer service from August to October from and to Calgary International Airport in the city of Alberta, Canada. And the airport has now received its international permit from the FAA or Federal Aviation Administration and Canadian airline WestJet. Along with the airport international name being added, the airport has also started the building of two parallel runways, runway 25 left and runway 25 right. 25 left is the only current working runway, and it's the only one that has recently been paved. And runway 25 right will be opening in the next couple of months, although runway 25 left has not yet been finished. It could still be used for landing and takeoff. Along with that, Terminal C has now been named Terminal 3, which is now completely open for passenger travel, and the airlines operating out of there are new international airline WestJet, and another new airline that announced service a few months ago, Allegiant Air, has now also made its inaugural service from Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport and doing the inaugural service out to Iowa. Allegiant, of course, also used Terminal 3, which is something they announced a few months ago. Along with WestJet and Southwest Airlines and Silver Airways, along with WestJet and Allegiant, Southwest Airlines and Silver Airways also operate flights out of Terminal 3. Along with Allegiant and WestJet, Seattle-based airline Alaska Airlines started 3 times weekly service from Seattle, doing partnership with partner airline American Airlines, both having contracts with One World on their Boeing 737-900. Along with that, the city of Cocoa Beach has voted of a small regional remote area where only regional flights will depart and arrive from and to. More great news, Southwest Airlines has started brand new service to Atlanta, Georgia, and United Express has started service on their Bombardier CRJ-200 from Cleveland, Ohio, and to Cleveland, Ohio. American Eagle added a brand new service from Washington Ronald Reagan DCA Airport operated by Envoy Air, and the last new airline to the airport is Delta Airlines, operating Delta connection flights from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport to Cocoa Beach International Airport, which is about a 45 to 50-minute flight, operated on an Endeavour Air Bombardier CRJ-900. We are so proud and thankful for everything good that's happened to our airport, and we're really excited to see more coming. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TPA Avgeek, and today we have, I don't know how to explain this, a humongous airport update for you guys for Cocoa Beach International Airport. So many new services, new airlines, construction, just so much going on right now at the airport. It's one of my biggest airports that I currently have running. So with that, let's get right into this airport update because it's going to be so exciting, and I'll just start mentioning through as we go. So as many of you can see, Silver has moved positions. They are no longer back there. They're now over here in this area of Terminal 3, which is the new terminal which has now opened, and a lot of airlines have moved here, including Silver has moved to this little area. So let's start up with the normal. Right here we have a Silver Airways ATR 42-600. He's going to be heading out to Orlando after arriving in from Pensacola. And we cannot go one aircraft in between, and we already have a new airline. Super excited that we've made so much partnerships. We were able to make a partnership with Canadian airline WestJet, and this is their inaugural flight currently making it in to the gate. This aircraft has just arrived in from Calgary, Alberta, and he's going to be heading back there in about an hour, 30 minutes. We are so pumped to see WestJet here, and we cannot wait for their future at the airport. It is looking amazing. Flight is coming in full today, so super pumped to see WestJet doing really good on their first flight. More inaugurals continue. Right here we have a Southwest Airlines. We're starting onto the Southwest Airlines section. At Terminal 3, right here, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the classic retro livery. And this aircraft is going to be heading out to the new Atlanta service to compete with a new airline that also started service with Atlanta. So this Southwest Boeing 737-700 just coming in from Atlanta, loading up to head out to Atlanta on their inaugural flight, but did come in from Dallas Love Field. Then moving into the next gate, just pulled into the gate. Jetway is not attached yet. Right here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Canyon Blue livery. This aircraft has just arrived in from Houston Hobby, and he's going to be heading right back out there. Alrighty, and then right here at the next gate, moving into Terminal 2 now. Right here we have a United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9. This aircraft is arriving in from its regular Houston Intercontinental service, and he's going to be heading right back out there. Then moving on into a new airline. Right here we have another new airline. Yes, One World. Now that you've entered One World. So right here we have an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This aircraft has just landed in, or just pulled into the gate from Seattle, and gate has already been connected. Passengers are now deloading. Super pumped to see so many new airlines here, and it does not stop. We do still have a little bit more to go through, but right here we have the beautiful Alaska 737-900ER from NG Models in the One World, not livery, but it has the One World sticker on the next to the door. So they've now came to the airport because of American's operation here. Do keep growing. So Alaska Airlines right here came in from Seattle, going to be heading right back out there in about 2 hours. Alrighty, and then right here we have a United Express E175 operated by Mesa Airlines. This aircraft is just arriving in from Washington Dulles as a new service, and he's going to be heading right back to Washington Dulles on his return flight. So brand new service here for Mesa. Alrighty, and then right here at the other gate, the last gate of T1 right here, or of T2, sorry, right here we have an American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the One World paint scheme. This aircraft is going to be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth as arriving in from Dallas-Fort Worth, regular service for the 738. Now, a brand new area that has opened up, as many of you might remember, there was 2 ATR parkings. Now those have been removed by the airport, and now have turned it into even more gates. So now T1, T2, and T3, which are these two, are only operated by mainline aircraft, and all the regional aircraft are going to be operating out of these 4 gates right here. There's two in the horizontal direction, and no, 2 in the vertical direction and 2 in the horizontal direction. So let's get into this little area right here, and then I'll explain what's this side. Alrighty, and then right here we have an American Eagle E175 operated by Envoy Air, and this American Eagles here, E175, pardon me, is pulling into one of T1's gates, and right here this aircraft is arriving in from DCA, or Washington Ronald Reagan, and he is going to be heading out right back to Washington Ronald Reagan. Then right here pushing back out of one of the other gates, the ones that are horizontally, right here we have United Express Bombardier CRJ-200. This aircraft is pushing back, making an inaugural flight right out to Cleveland, Ohio. That is quite a long flight, about 2 hours or something like that, but it has really low demand as of now. So this CRJ-200 is pushing back for Cleveland, Ohio on its inaugural flight after arriving in from there about 45 minutes ago. And one of the biggest airlines to start service to the airport, right here we have Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ-900. This aircraft arrived in from Atlanta about 20 minutes ago. It is still deloading passengers, getting them into the bus to send the bus to the terminal to bring those passengers in. We are so pumped to see Delta here as well. Such nice aircraft here for Delta, and we are so happy that Delta has decided to choose our airport for operation. As of now, only Delta Connection is the one flying, not Delta Mainline. So let's hope that Delta Mainline does come in, hopefully, in replacement of this connection. But we are so happy to have at least Connection flying into the airport. Then right here we have an American Eagle E145. This aircraft is going to be heading out to Philadelphia on its regular service after arriving from Philadelphia. Then right here, holding shore of its new runway, right here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Louisiana 1 livery. This aircraft is going to be heading out to Dallas Love Field International Airport after arriving in from Dallas Love Field. And the last aircraft for this airport update and the last new airline, right here we had a big, long time coming announcement from Allegiant that they were going to make an appearance, and they finally have. So right here we have an Allegiant Air Airbus A319 Sharklets. This aircraft is just arriving in from Phoenix Mesa Gateway, and he's going to be making a return flight out to Des Moines International Airport in the state of Iowa. Alrighty, and to explain this, right here we have something similar to that, just a little bit bigger. But right here we have another side of the airport which is being added. Right here, these marks are from, some of the marks here, but we can just swipe those off. I did make some marks with my hands and stuff to kind of make it seem used, but I did make that today. I'm starting to do some details for the runway. Touchdown pad has been added and stuff like that to connect that side with this one. I also am starting to do the square soon, so this should be done in a little bit. By the airport should have this done soon. There are going to be two runways, one runway right here, one runway right here. This is runway 25 and this is going to be runway 26. So they're going to be coming in. That runway is going to be used for takeoffs. This one's going to be used for landings. And if it's coming from this way, that one's going to be used for landings. This one is going to be used for takeoffs. So it kind of just rotates depending on where the landings are going to be. Mainly coming from this side. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do hope you guys did enjoy the new Cocoa Beach Airport. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.